Hello and welcome to Absurdly Epic's Word of the Day. I'm Justin Thom and your word of the day is gumption. Gumption means initiative, aggressiveness, resourcefulness, courage, spunk, guts, common sense, shrewdness. Those definitions use a lot of words to say the same thing, so I decided to come up with my own sort of definition of it, and that is taking a competent action. I know that's not a perfect definition, however, I do think it's pretty close to the mark. In looking at synonyms for this word, I found it difficult since the definition of this word is basically a series of synonyms by itself, but I still think this is a funny word, and there are a few synonyms that stand out. The first is perspicaciousness, because it's a long word, it's sort of a mouthful, but you sound really smart saying it. The next word I chose was sagaciousness, which I not only have a very hard time saying, I also didn't know it was a word. I've never heard it used before, so I'm not really sure what it specifically means. I don't think it's better than gumption, but I do think it's up there. Next up is wit. I've got to be honest, I thought wit was actually WTF for a second. I'm like, why would they have that on a list of synonyms? But no, it's a word, an actual word. Lastly, I really like the word horse sense a lot because it's funny, it's got horse in it. Why would horses have any better sense than anything else? I mean, maybe it's better than some people. Not everyone has good horse sense. Or is it like when you sense a horse? Like, there's a horse nearby. I sense it. And now for the perspicaciousness of rhyme of the day. And if you are unfamiliar with rhyme of the day, it is where we take the word of the day and we rhyme it, creating a phrase that can be used in poetry, limericks, or even in songwriting. Our word of the day is, of course, gumption, and I decided to rhyme it with the word consumption. And here's the phrase that I went with. If I had consumption, would you save me? Would you have the gumption? And now we've reached the end of our journey, so I would like you to comment below. Maybe you could throw in the word of the day somewhere in your comments, or use my rhyme of the day, or come up with a better rhyme of the day of your own. Also, while you're down there, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the little bell, because that's important too, apparently. You can also visit my website, absurdlyepic.com, where you can find my poetry books or even read samples from my poetry books for free. So I'm gonna leave you to it. Alright, well, take care and I will see you later. Bye-bye.